You know,
Sorry, not
this is
sorry.
why you guys should subscribe so we can have more money.
Yeah, man. Better cameras, better everything, bro.
You know, better
We need to replace Mr. G.
Mr. G.
What the fuck this nigga playing Overwatch? This nigga started.
This guy played it again. College. This is
40 grand on the line, bro. And this guy said, I want to try it.
And this guy, she was like,
Port Kingsman like his freaking Israel.
fat. Yeah, like what? Hey. And we're back. I hope everyone has been blessed, had a good week, made some money, had some coochie, you know, happy and
Stayed warm.
prosperous. It's okay. These hoes don't get cold, you know, in these streets. They always got a nigga to hold. But yeah, yo, this week has been cold as shit. Hitting
Cold, snowy.
negative
Yo,
30.
minus 30.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yo. And we got what? 30 centimeters of snow?
That shit was crazy.
Ah,
That shit was
What
crazy.
Mayor Olivia Chelsea got? No, it was 56 meters, bro. What are you talking about?
I don't listen to that Chinese woman, yo. Like this, she was on this other Toronto podcast with this Jamaican dude.
Oh, bro, Marlon. Yeah,
Yeah.
I know what you're talking about. She knocked him up, bro. I was like, what the heck is this? There's no way.
She wants to be part of the culture so bad. Like, have you
Bro,
ever
I'm
seen
lucky they knock up the beard.
fam? She is different.
That's an all-time accolade, fam.
But you know, it's whatever. I have to rate her. She's for the people.
Bro, we're paying rain tax right now, no reader.
She is taxing me. Like, if you get a parking ticket, she made sure you're paying that speeding ticket. She's the reason why speeding tickets are like $4 now.
Oh, really?
I mean,
Yeah.
she did advocate for the speed cameras and everything, too.
No, she advocated to keep them.
To keep them, yeah, that's what I mean.
Yeah.
That's what I mean.
Yeah,
That's not a good thing.
I know it's not a good thing. I'm just saying that.
No,
I'm saying that.
Yeah, that shit is horrible, yo. When Doug Ford had that removed, like, people were happy. I remember probably like 2 to 3 weeks before he announced that he was gonna remove them permanently. Someone on Shepherd cut down the speed camera,
Oh, wow.
and then I end up seeing that no, they literally cut it down.
Chopped it down.
Yeah.
I know, like the new. It looks like a lamppost type of.
Yeah. They cut down 8 of them
Sorry, straight
across Toronto.
Yeah, there was like I think there was one where they kept on doing it over
Mhm.
Run over and over.
And they put a camera to watch that camera.
Really?
Yeah. But honestly, if I could meet a mayor, it would have been Rob Ford. He seemed like a
I met Rob
real
Ford
G.
before, you know.
Say word.
This was the time when they were calling him out for like trying to lose weight and stuff. I guess at that point they called him out at KFC or whatever. But freaking, I was doing at the time I was learning how to play guitar.
Mhm.
I was at Shady Mall, and we turn our necks. I'm like, bro, who's this big guy? It's Rob Ford, fam. I'm like, what the heck? This guy even tried to recruit me to his football team.
Really?
Yeah. Well, it was a while ago, man.
You should have waited. You might have been able to save him from his OD. But he was a G. He's literally the Canadian Trump.
Yeah, but actually better.
I don't know about better. He was just a mayor for a few years.
He was pretty sick for the people. He was for the people.
He's
He was
pretty sick for
He
the
did good.
people
He did
still.
good shit.
What did he do?
I saw the
Some
mental
good
factor.
shit. I remember some good shit. I just can't think off the top of my head. But just take my
I
word
think-
for it, bro.
No, I don't even want to talk on my ass. But I thought that he was the one that was campaigning for you see how we have the train station all the way going up to Vaughan? Then when he died, then when he died, Doug Ford was the one that finished
Pushed it?
or pushed it.
Huh.
But that was my favorite cracked out mirror.
Man said, a reporter asked him, "Oh, you're a crackhead. Like, do you still do crack?" And he was like, "I'm not a crackhead, but I used to do crack, not anymore." And then, like,
Man, no, there's actually a video of him saying, like, oh, what if I do crack?
Yeah.
Maybe you guys don't have friends enough cool enough to
Yeah,
do crack with.
He gave no shits, but that's why you always gotta be your authentic self. Because people are gonna fuck with you same way, yo. Can't be hiding behind the masks, the facade, you know. Because then people are not gonna really know who you are, you know. You're gonna be like friends with someone fake, and then when you start showing your real colors, you're like, who is this guy? I don't like this guy. Well, shout out to Rob Ford for being a real ass nigga, even though he was a white boy.
Big man.
But
Alright.
you know what time it is.
They know what time it is. Bible time. Okay, guys.
Suave.
Suave. Holy,
Take
suave.
your mask off right now.
Freaking. You know where any enemies are as a Christian?
Everywhere.
Do you wanna know?
Just answer the question, man. I asked you, bro. Your mind?
No.
The juice.
I don't think. Once again, I don't think our enemies are flesh and blood. But my answer is
It's in
the
the
world,
synagogue.
the world, the flesh, and the devil. The world, the flesh, and the devil.
Yeah, they're
Okay.
super fleshy. And they praise the devil.
So I'm gonna bring up this verse. It's 2 Corinthians 2 and 11. I had it out, man.
Knew it, bro.
I had it out.
Knew it. This guy's always losing it, bro.
Give me a minute, man.
Say we'll cut it.
Okay, there it is. 2 Corinthians 2 and 11. Lest Satan should get an advantage of us, for we are not ignorant of his devices. Alright? There was another part of the verse, I don't think it's in the same chapter, but basically it says like, as the serpent beguiled Eve, we're not ignorant of his devices, something like that. I just want to ask, what do you think the devices of Satan is? You guys know?
Devices
Yeah.
of Satan. Like your.
Anything that is mechanical.
That's
like-
what I was thinking first. But the Greek, what devices means in this verse, it says
Oh, the vices.
the devices of Satan.
Okay.
The devices of Satan is your mind, your thoughts, basically. So that's why it continues and says, as a serpent beguiled Eve, right? He played with her mind. He played with her thoughts, because God gave her a commandment: you could eat any fruit here except for this one, right? But as soon as Satan came around, Satan told her a lie, and basically wrapped the words around and beguiled her through her thoughts.
When I said like when you understood machines from what I said, right?
Not really, no.
So what I meant was like stuff like you said, right? Like I've told you before, right? Satan is different from like Lucifer, right? And he works off, like making you not believe in like in anything that.
Wait,
is spiritual.
before you continue there,
I didn't mean it like devices.
who's Lucifer and Satan?
Lucifer is the one who wants to make you believe that everything is just spiritual and there's no flesh side to things, and then Satan is the one who makes you want to just focus on the flesh part, basically, and not the spiritual side. Christ reconciles both of them.
Okay.
That's the whole point of it.
Okay.
Right?
I never read that aspect before. It was.
So
Yeah,
Lucifer has a Trinity too?
Huh?
Lucifer has a Trinity too?
It's a counterfeit trinity.
Lucifer, it's not really like
Lucifer, Satan, Morningstar.
No, that you can't say that's his name. That's
Get a hold of this guy.
This
Get a hold of this guy.
I would say like the Antichrist.
The Antichrist would be
The
The
flesh,
spirit,
the
the
flesh
devil.
of Satan, basically, like how Jesus comes out in the flesh.
so what? Lucifer, Morningstar would be the father,
But at the same time, it's
Satan
like,
the son, or the Antichrist the son, and Satan the.
well, like if you've ever read like
We're
things
talking
like
about ass right now.
Lucifer Lucifer himself was already incarnated, right?
Mhm.
But only one was incarnated into flesh, which is
Mhm.
Christ, right? Lucifer incarnated a while, like way before, like I think 2000 something BC or before that, in the East. That's why you see like a bunch of like Indian mans, Buddhist, confused, like mans that are like Taoist, stuff like that. So they were super spiritual, right?
Mhm.
That's what that's the Luciferian one, which is like they do everything with no moral, like high ground. They don't develop morally, right? They just go with the spiritual. That's what Lucifer is. His focus is just on the spiritual, right? And completely, like basically, not recognizing that there's also a flesh aspect to things.
Okay.
Um,
Alright, just so we don't get off topic. So what were you saying about
Devices?
Devices,
Yeah,
machinery?
I think basically that's the way you say it, because like it's like you're no longer trusting in anything else, like anything like moral, right? You're just trusting on things like science, but like like not like a chemical science, just kind of good, right? Which we could debate something else another time, but those type of things. So I didn't mean it like machines, right? So I know what you're talking about, but yeah, I just wanted to clarify that I didn't mean machines.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You take anything from that?
Well, I thought you're talking about like Lucifer would play on like your pleasures, your greatest desires.
Well,
So
yes, he does, but he has to attack
That would be
your
his-
thoughts first, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, that's what it
So
is.
it's like, cause I was watching Myron Golden, I got back into his videos again,
Mhm.
and basically, the man was saying it's like, you change what you say about something, and it changes what you see, basically. So it's like,
The glass is half full instead of the glass half empty.
yes, like that in that sense. But it's like, let me give you an example from the Bible. You see when, I forgot which, it's in the gospel somewhere, okay? But when Jesus goes and tells his disciples, I will have to die on the cross and everybody will betray me at that point, right? I forgot which disciple it was exactly, but the man says, be it far from it, Jesus, because he didn't want him to die. And Jesus turns around and looks at him and says,
Apart from you, Satan.
the part, yes.
Who was the apostle who put
I
his
don't
hand-
remember, man. Huh?
Who was the apostle that put his finger through the stigmata?
It had to be, I think it was Thomas, no?
That's who you're talking about. Thomas is
It's Thomas?
Yeah, because he was the one who like Thomas is known for being the one.
The doubter, right?
The doubter.
The doubter. Yeah. But basically, they already knew he was God, right? So why is this guy saying, like, this is not supposed to happen when it already is supposed to happen, right? In a sense. So it's like, yeah, my main point today is change what you say. It changes what you see about something. Amen.
Yeah.
Speak with conviction.
Yeah.
I mean it. Like, I'm gonna be a millionaire. Today.
Today.
It's like the
I get a
GTA
piece?
glitch. The money's gonna start raining in the air. But on some new news, first we got the Somalis.
The Smallies.
Yeah, first we got the Somalis in Minnesota,
Again?
fucking opening up the daycare and scamming a whole bunch of $1
Oh.
million. Coming to find out that's not even the Somalian people running it. It was a fucking white girl who looks like a crack fiend. Like, honestly, I don't know how she was able to scam the government out of that much money, but it was one person who actually was running that whole operation.
What, the Learning Center?
Yeah.
In all of Minnesota.
All of
Well,
Minnesota.
no.
Just the
Happened-
Learning
Oh,
Center.
just that
Just the
one?
Learning
Yeah,
Center.
yeah.
Okay.
Now we have. You guys see the video of the Somali girl talking and she's like, yeah. Tell me how she ended up getting locked.
Oh
up
yeah,
for-
she got locked up.
for assault against an officer, I believe.
Yes, I think it was.
Yes, she assaulted an officer.
Give me the context of this story.
So they had her on news, and they were interviewing her for some type of bullshit, but they were like, she was like, Somalian people. They try to say Somalian people are all about just like rice with bananas, but like that's not just what we all are. You know, like we are And then she was like, we are
We're like
the Somali people who eat rice and bananas.
Yeah, it's so stupid. She starts up by saying,
Everybody
"Not
says copy
that."
out of
Yeah. So then 2 weeks later, she comes
My
out
days.
with a police report of her assaulting an officer.
Oh,
And
that's the same woman?
Same
Yeah, the
woman.
same
No way.
Literally, like, I don't know what the fuck is going on. But now, we have the ICE agents, and if you switch over to the other page, we have the ICE agent. Wow. ICE has pretty much ignored Keith Porter's murder. They executed, they accused and explained away Renee Good's murder, and they are already lying about Alex Pretty's murder. So pretty much, you're trying to say a civil war is gonna incite these people, and they're gonna start dropping the U.S. like citizens in the U.S. I need my glasses. Oh, it's getting tough out here. But let's play the video. Let's
Play
see
the movie.
what's happening.
Yeah, play.
They're doing too much, man, and they keep pushing people, you know?
Holy.
Yo, man, so is that Alex?
Oh, shit. What the fuck? They killed him? Did they fucking kill that guy? Are you fucking kidding me, dude?
Did he
Not
have a weapon?
again. Are you fucking kidding me?
Apparently.
That guy's dead.
There's like a video of the scene coming, and then we swear that's what they're saying.
Yo, we need people on.
You don't know. if
They're
it's
doing
like
too
a-
much, man.
It was like a weapon and thing.
Oh.
How do you guys feel about this ICE protest?
Look,
thing that's going on?
Honestly, it's just because the reason why they're bitching about it is because it's more aggressive than what other presidents have done. So they're doing a more aggressive
I think
tactic.
it's because it's more blatant.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so it's like it's more in people's faces. That's
Yeah.
why. And now social media obviously a lot more prevalent than how it was in the past.
Mhm.
But like President Bill, fuck, I was about to say Bill Bush.
Barack,
Bill Clinton?
Barack Obama.
Yeah, Bill
Bill
Clinton, George Bush, and Obama all deported almost 3 times the
Bro,
amount. That's
Obama
Trump.
deported the most of all of them.
No, Bill Clinton did
Bill
20
Clinton?
20
20
million.
mil?
But
Damn!
They-
This is news to me!
they they
That guy
included returns. So returns and they call it returns and what's the other word? Returns and pretty much documented immigrants. So returns are people who get caught at the border and they just send them back, and then the documented like immigrants, people who are actually in America, they caught them, went through the whole legal process, and then sent them back. So through for example, like George Bush, he did probably about like 13 million returns, but then 7 million,
Went back.
yeah,
Wow.
through the whole legal process of it. But right now, Trump has done, I believe, 1.4 million returns
Returns?
and 1.4 million of actually catching them going
I'm
through
going
the
through
whole
with
legal
that
process.
thing.
But everyone's really complaining about it. It's because again how aggressive
I
it
feel
is.
like they just don't like Trump. That's another
They
thing.
don't.
too.
That's one thing, and like they have their feelings. in
Your
it.
mic is muted.
It's mainly because one, they don't like Trump, and two, because like they don't feel like it's basically the feelings, bro. They think there should be allowed here just because.
They broke the law.
Like, if you break the law, you're not supposed to be here. You have to leave legally, bro. Like you have to support the borders. You have to respect the borders. You have to respect laws, the Christians especially. And a lot of these people that are Mexicans, because then a lot of them aren't getting deported, they're Catholics, and they're not respecting that shit. So just get sent back. There's nothing wrong about that. And then trying to go against that is going to get them like this, shot at and shit. You can't really do anything against it because if they're not doing if they're not trying to stop them, then there would be no shootings. But because they're doing this, it's stupid.
I don't know. I feel like it's the thing with on both sides, realistically, like because I was saying before, because one side is just agitating the police when they're already not the ICE agents, while Trump already gave them an order, right? So it's like,
Yeah,
bro,
there's
as soon
no
as I was watching this video early in the week, and the man was basically saying, yo, legality, when it comes to ICE agents or police force, is always trumps freaking morality, right? So if a man comes in your face, pause. But if a man like walks up to your face and starts, yeah, you're not gonna do nothing, you're not gonna do nothing, to a point where freaking he actually does something, and then, oh yeah, you see, this is how these guys act.
Yeah. That's stupid.
It's dumb.
They're trying to help people that are breaking the law, which is retarded.
But
Yeah. Again, it's mainly just how blatant it is and how in public they are doing it. That's the whole issue.
I feel like it's
And
planted,
they're
bro.
saying that a lot of people are dying within ICE custody, which I don't know if
We
it's
don't know
true or
yet.
not.
We don't know yet.
Because like there have been some people who have died
yeah.
in
ICE
their
custody. Mhm.
but it could be to underlying situations. Like it could be because maybe they have a heart condition or whatever,
Yeah.
and they just died in the
In the
custody,
street,
not
yeah.
because they didn't
Yeah.
feed them or because they
Yeah,
got
yeah,
beat
yeah.
off or some stupid shit, you know. Well, you know, America's gonna go down because
They overstepping a lot, eh? Lately.
yeah, overstepping, taking over Venezuela, want to take over Greenland, want to buy Canada. Like they trying to do a lot. But
There's
it's
a
kinda-
whole lot of other countries, man.
That's what happens when you don't actually foster relationships like places like China, because
Well, China's their main competitors. Like, so
Yeah.
they can't really foster like in relations with them. And the
well,
whole
they
reason,
did.
and the whole, huh?
They did almost in America. Almost they were the number one manufacturing.
Yeah, but at the but of course, it's always like something like. But even look at them like they had better relations with Russia. Then the next presidents before him kind of fucked up the whole thing.
Who?
Because before, like when Trump was like there before the first time, they had great relations with North Korea and Russia. Then
This
it
was
was
China.
Huh? Yeah, but that's exactly the main competitor, right? But they always, like I said, China and things always been like competitors, and because of China, like trying to monopolize the minerals that they have, they're not going for Greenland. That's the only reason why they're going for Greenland, right?
Yeah.
So that that's why. So like they're trying to like be like, cause okay, like China's like making moves. They're like, okay, we don't need China anymore. All we need is basically Greenland. If we can get Greenland, then we're good.
Yeah, but I do think if America stopped trying to be like, oh, we are the superpower, if you guys don't listen to us and we'll just take you over type of vibe, then I think they would have better relationships with other countries. That's why China has better relationships with so many other countries, because they actually try to make it beneficial
For
for
them.
both of them, for both parties. Because like again, how I was telling you guys earlier, how in certain places of Africa they're building infrastructure in Africa to then they profit maybe gold or money or whatever.
Mhm.
But it's like in Jamaica, they've been in Jamaica for however long,
Mhm.
but they built
Toll routes and
the
different
help
things. Yeah.
built infrastructure in that country, which again brought back tourism and a whole bunch of extra shit. It's just guys want to
I feel like they benefit more from that though, but
yeah, because y'all probably didn't make the deal right, but like
They do benefit a lot from more like I'm pretty sure.
Most of the heavy lifting.
Yeah.
literally they did almost all the heavy lifting.
Like they can have like
very true.
Y'all these love moving on black people time back. I will never forget the day going to Jamaica and waiting 45 minutes to get my fried chicken from KFC, fam.
KFC?
Yes, fam. These niggas were
Bro,
cruising.
that's fine dining restaurant right there. In Jamaica at least.
These
Bro,
niggas-
any KFC you go down there, you're waiting at least half an hour to an hour.
Fast.
It's fast.
They are literally taking their time. They're just cruising. They're talking. Like, and I swear to God, if they're allowed to have their phone back there, they will be on their phone, just looking
That's
at.
very true.
It's crazy. It's so crazy. But I digress. Yes, China builds good relationships with other countries. That's why even Canada.
I think so, but at the same time, it's like they have like a different thing, like a different plan behind it. Because like I kind of like the only reason why I'm with the U.S. is because at least it's not a communist country, right? And communism has too much history behind it, and that's why I don't.
Is
like
China
it.
truly communist though?
Like if you really think about it, there's only one. Like I think kinda, but they're still communists, right? They're still considered. But if you really think about it, like every single communist country has like their own little differences, right? So they're not truly communist. They just like kind of like tailor it
Economy,
to,
social.
they kind of tailor it to what they what's beneficial to them, right? But it still has like the communist mindset and like where it comes from. And I don't kind of like that, even though it's good and all in the future, it still doesn't give you that freedom, right? And even though like even like what's the word for ours?
What's the word for ours?
Yeah, there's communist and what's ours?
Oh, democracy.
Yeah. At least like that, you have a little bit more freedom. It's like the lesser of two evils, basically, right?
You know what?
Yeah.
It's the illusion of freedom.
Exactly. So that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
It's just like the illusion. Oh, wait, they don't have
Yeah, but
illusion.
that's
Like,
what
this
I'm
is how
saying.
it is.
That's what I'm saying. Like that's the lesser of two evils, right?
I don't
You
know.
don't really have much. Like you don't really have much options.
I think I would prefer.
To be lied to.
No, I think I would prefer communism because you're not really getting lied to. They tell you how it is, and it's either you get with the program or you leave. Because again, if you go to China, like everything there is great. Like minus the whole political aspect of it, their infrastructure is great.
Yeah, it is.
Their train systems are great. Like their food is great. Everything is clean, natural. It's great over there, man.
You're thinking
It's all
about you're thinking about the
natural.
rural areas. The rural areas are where they eat that stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, those weird stuff. Yeah.
I was even referring to like the squids and the octopus that they
I,
did.
that's normal.
I know.
That's normal.
Calamari, you have
That's good.
Only once, and I never ate it.
You don't like that? Like
Calamari is nice.
squid? I love octopus. It's so
It
good.
just depends where you go, because some places they fuck it up and it's way too rubbery.
No, man.
No,
I
it's,
see
some people
man,
don't like that stuff.
Bro,
I think
I
it's-
see man on the internet eat it raw, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's mad.
Squids are the small one, right?
Squids, yes.
Yeah, so some people get squid, they put it in like some type of
Sauce.
sauce
like
while
that.
it's still alive.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, sucks it
No,
up
it's
and
mad.
then
It's
eat it.
mad, fam. I saw this Chinese lady go biting corn, and all the ink just spray out on her. Bro, what the heck is this?
Fam, they make black ink like soup and black ink food and
Yeah, man, that's why them. No, they're weird. So.
But yeah, honestly, I think I wouldn't mind living in a communist society. But again, I am a man, so I would probably have an easier time than a woman in a communist society.
That's a good point.
Yeah. So
That is a good point, actually.
two sides of a coin, you know.
Yeah, but I think I still pick the democracy because at least there's
The
freedom,
illusion.
right? It's not so much the illusion because there is still a little bit more freedom, a little bit more, right? Because you still have the opportunity to make things right. Obviously, you don't get the same outcome, but you have the opportunity, right? Which is the thing. And the other one is like you just sat there, you're just there, you don't have any everything else is pretty much done for you, but you don't have the opportunity to go further.
Well, if you line yourself up to go, you'll go pretty far.
Yeah, but then you have to really take it in. Like, okay, but like back then in Xi Jinping, he was putting himself as Jesus in the Bible. He was writing himself.
Really?
He was writing himself into the Bible. So like, that's like selling myself, and I can't do that, right? So that's why I have to go with the democratic country, right?
Yeah.
Because like that's what I'm saying. At least you have
It
the
forces you to believe whatever they.
exactly.
They put out.
So like it sounds good and all because they're doing so many good things and everything, but at the same time you still don't have that at least a tiny bit more freedom.
Autonomy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
But
like, I
then
can't
it's the
tell
same
myself.
thing is happening here. Like, look, we're in a democratic society, but now we can't pray in public. We barely have any freedom of speech.
But then again, as a Christian, like, you can't really I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. I don't really care if they can pray or not. I'm kind of glad that they can't pray in public anymore because if you really read the Bible, you're not supposed to be doing that. You're supposed to be doing it in silence, like when nobody can see you. You're not supposed to be like
secret place.
yeah, you're not supposed to be out here showing off so you can
Sure.
pray. Like no one cares about that shit. Like
I mean,
it's not a Christian thing.
it's not a bad thing to do it either.
The way they're doing, have you seen the way they
No,
do
I
it?
don't know what you're referring to. What are you saying?
You didn't see in New York,
In New York,
in New York, and I'm pretty sure in Times Square.
what were they doing?
All pray like what's it called? What do they do? Not the shahada. They were all praying together, kneeling down and interrupting everything.
Who are you referring to?
In the U.S.
Like which
Muslims,
What,
Muslims.
Okay.
They're the ones that mainly pray in public. You don't see Buddhists doing that. You don't see any of these guys. You don't see Hindus do that stuff at all. Only when it's Diwali, but then they're just chilling. They're just celebrating.
Fireworks.
Yeah, they don't claim about themselves, but still. Like,
Yeah.
At least not granted.
Anywhere.
and anywhere.
I don't know. It seems everywhere else though.
No, bro, that's what I'm saying. So
They're
like,
all pure.
it's not really. It's like I said, there's still a little bit more freedom. It's not so much an illusion, but there's still a little more, right? and that little more is what keeps me here. Because at least I can. But little by little, I will say little by little, they are like some people are saying that saying the word Christ or the phrase Christ is King is anti-Semitic, which is
Really?
yeah.
I've never heard that before. That's crazy.
It's because think about it, if you break it down, right? We're like what's it called? We think of him as our king of
Right.
the Jews.
Right.
That's pretty much saying because we think about how like the Jews basically killed Jesus. It wasn't the Romans; it was the Jews who did it. And then saying that stuff and saying that he's our king, he's the king of the Jews, they take that as blasphemy, right? So yeah,
I never heard that before. Still.
yeah, they think Christ is king is an anti-Semitic thing.
Unpopular opinion: Canada's a communist country.
Becoming one.
Yeah,
becoming
becoming one. Yeah,
It's a big one.
they've been heavily allied with thing. And I'm pretty sure the Chinese have been buying a bunch of houses here and everything like that too.
Yeah.
Monopolizing
That's been going on
Yeah,
since
exactly.
Trudeau's been in
That-
power, bro.
Yeah,
Damn.
that's why I don't like it.
Recently, I've been seeing a lot of Chinese people on my dating profile.
Uh-huh.
Like over like this past like I think few 3
Few
months,
months?
and I think it's because they changed the visa for Chinese now to come here visa free.
Yeah, because we have better relations now.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't like the communist country. I don't like Chinese government, but I like Chinese people. Nice,
They're cool stuff.
They're cool. They're clean. They do things. They keep to themselves.
Most Asians, I would say.
Most Asians are like that, right?
Most Asians.
Like once you get to the South Asians, that's when it's.
They get a little black. Alright, let's see what's next.
How do you guys feel about BYDs, man? Oh, I mean, this guy can't drive. How do you feel about BYDs, man?
Why can't we don't discriminate?
Huh?
We don't discriminate.
I mean, like
He's legally blind, POP, man.
they didn't know that until now.
Yeah.
now they know.
So
Yeah,
now
so
they
they're
know.
gonna connect the dots now.
Secrets now. It's crazy. I'm putting my name, what I have. Should
Uh,
just pick up the mask right now.
No, man.
You should, man.
No, man. You're too much of an anti-Semite.
it's okay.
No, I'm not.
As soon as they know his name, they can find everything else.
That's fine. I don't really care. Just that anybody lied to me. Yeah. So just gotta wait a little bit more.
But I've seen the car's features. The car looks sick, and
Yeah.
it's not that expensive.
Yeah.
$20,000, yo. I'll take out another loan for it. You go in debt another 5 years. Why not? Nah, but the car looks fire. So, when is it? Do you know when it's gonna be?
No, I have no clue. No clue at all. But I don't know how I feel about it. I don't know stuff. I just don't like China. Like
Why
Trump.
don't you like China?
Like Trump, man. Because Trump told me to.
Don't be a follower. Have independent thoughts.
I do have independence.
So then, why
What are your thoughts like apart from like what I talked about?
What do you talk about?
What I said about why I don't like China. What do you have?
Oh, not really stuff. I don't even know
So you
much
just
about
don't
China.
like-
I'm just
so you
here
just
for
don't like-
vibes.
Oh my
This
god.
this kid hate.
No way.
Like this is crazy, man. Like,
Nah, he's brought up. That's the Kingsman situation.
What do you mean?
Just here for the vibes.
Kingsman?
Oh, you don't know?
Who's Kingsman?
So there was this Twitch tournament, not Twitch tournament.
Oh,
Marvel-
Kingsman! Yeah!
yeah.
And this.
This guy was really trying hard.
Yeah, so Kingsman was trying super hard, trying to win because it was $40,000,
Mhm.
and this girl CC and like Lazaza or Zay.
Zaza, yeah.
Yeah.
Two like streaming girls, right?
Yeah. One is a fucking widow main, and
An ass one too. An ass one.
No, she's actually pretty good,
She wasn't that good.
but that
She was
tournament,
just there for vibes.
a lot of the content creators were dive heavy characters. So
Oh, Black Widow, you mean?
Yeah.
Black Widow, so Widow.
So, if you are a widow main and the tournament is mainly dive
Dive
characters,
characters, you're getting smoked.
Exactly. So he was like, "Oh, you gotta switch. Like it's not gonna work out." And he kept reiterating it, and she wasn't trying to do it. And then I think it was CC or Zaza. She was like, "Yo, honestly, like shut the fuck up. Like you're fucking up the vibes and blah 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 blah." And he was like, "Yo, I'm just trying to win. Like, I need this shit for my college. Like, this is
40
gonna
grand
help
on the line, bro. And
Yeah.
this guy said, I want to try it.
me." And this guy, she was like, after that, like, obviously they lost, and she went
Yeah.
0 for 5,
Oh my god.
and caused them to lose. But again, this was even before the tournament. This was their practice matches. So after the practice matches, they're in their Twitch chat, and she was like, they were just mocking this guy. He's like, yeah, I need like 6,000 or 7,000 for my college, but like, oh my god, it's not gonna kill me. Like, it's not my fault. You're broke and yada yada yada. So pretty making fun of the guy because he doesn't have money to pay for a college. Because obviously he's
support Kingsman like his freaking Israel.
Yeah, like what? Like, so 2-2s. The tournament comes and finishes, and they finish dead fucking last in the tournament with that Widowmaker, which I'm like, thank God, because they didn't deserve to win shit.
Different vibes, man.
Yeah, CC lost all her scholarships. Not scholarships, all her sponsorships.
Good.
I think she ended up getting kicked off. Like, there's just so much backlash for it. I don't think she streamed since.
That's wild.
That's good. That's good.
Her is over.
I'm happy with that. This is why people say you shouldn't be in the competitive scene in gaming. But shout out to Kingsman. Man made money after that though.
Yeah, bear subs, everything.
Bear
People
subs.
wanted to support him after that.
Good, because he deserves it, bro.
Yeah, people donated him over just like the first day. Donated more than what he would have won.
One in that pot, yeah.
That's
Yeah.
lit.
Yeah.
That's lit. Happy ending.
For real, shout out to that guy. But yes, next on the news,
BYD.
not
On the way.
BYD,
It's on the way. BYD is
Tariffs.
on the way.
are getting reduced from 85% to 15%. You with this car? You gonna get a new car?
Huh?
You gonna get a new car? You're obsessed with the BYD, fam.
Bro, BYD's fire still. It's too fire, bro. I can't pass it up, bro.
Alright. Can't wait to get a joyride in that.
You're not buying your own?
No. Why? You're gonna have it for the both of us, huh?
Yeah.
You're gonna have it for the both of us, yo.
Continue. Start video, man. Start video, man. I don't know what this guy's on about.
China's strengths, for example, in electric vehicles are formidable. They're undeniable. These are the most affordable and energy efficient and innovative vehicles in the world.
Can you guys hear you?
And for
I can't
Canada
hear
to
you.
build
Yeah, I can.
our own competitive EV
These are one
sector,
of the other
we
headphone
need
guys,
to
so
learn
right
from,
now.
partner
It's
with,
okay.
and access and build supply chains with China. To help deliver on the full potential of these partnerships and to bring down costs for Canadians, we're going to start by allowing up to 49,000 Chinese electric vehicles into the Canadian market at the most favored nation tariff rate, which is 6.1%.
Oh, it's gonna be 6.1%.
Why 49,000? Seems like such a weird number.
Right?
Why not just go to 50?
Right?
After this, I think it was Trump put like 100% tariff on us afterwards, and then this currently put a 25% tariff on U.S. and then they backed out of the tariffs again. So
Both of them?
Huh?
Both of them backed up?
No, Trump.
Oh.
Trump got shook.
This shit is just a game, yo.
Yeah, man.
They out here playing Monopoly for real.
On
We out here.
steroids.
Yeah. Worldwide Monopoly. But I don't know, man.
BYD.
This is not a sponsorship. This is not a paid promo.
Eventually, man. I'm putting myself out there so I can get one for free.
Bro's dead. He had way more emotion like the ocean than even I imagined. Who do you know that goes to Algeria and gets a fake passport that puts their residence in Saudi Arabia? Let me just start off with the most disturbing image I've been able to find. What the fuck
That chicken.
is that? Chicken, human, chicken. How old is this human? I don't know. Then there's this video of him chasing girls around the kitchen, which, I mean, sounds like young girls in the video, but weird, like, Peter Pan-ish villainous type shit. I don't know who the fuck this is, but he doesn't look American and they look young. One of the most important things I found in the files is since the first term, it has been said by an FBI informant, Trump is compromised by Israel. Kushner is the brains behind the operation, which would make sense to why he's in a position of power now, going to meet with Putin and on the board of peace while not holding any position in Congress. Because he compromises motherfucker through Epstein and now he's fucking his daughter as well. Honestly, Kushner, you moving, grooving, vibing, sliding on some different shit, son. He was controlling more than just the U.S. He was controlling people around the fucking world. I mean, look at this specific one right here. The Indian Prime Minister Modi took my advice and danced and sang in Israel for the benefit of the U.S. president. Like, what? If the people would allow your country to recognize Israel, it could be an interesting thing to discuss. Maybe we consider a $1 billion fund, and then look what he has. But make sure it's with cash, smiley face. Like Epstein had his hand in fucking everything. Who else do you know knows the founders of Bitcoin? That's literally one of the biggest mysteries in the world. And this man's like, yeah, I talked to a couple of the founders. I'm gonna go meet with them. Like, wait, who the fuck is this nigga? Trying to get a friend out of prison in Syria. Do you have any influence with Assad? Not for email. Bro, this motherfucker was an asset. The Podesta brothers going back and forth. He says he's still in the torture chamber. Last night was fun. Leads me to some of their artwork, which is very damning. Jeffrey Epstein with Woody Allen. Hey, we're going to Paris for the pedophile connection. I think pedophile is the plural. Prince Andrew in this weird fucking photo. And that's the thing. They documented a lot of weird, iniquitous shit. Another accusation of Prince Andrew torturing, sex slaving a girl, and then having her murdered. And we just saw that photo. Then talks to Peter Thiel exactly about Bitcoin. And this is early. I'm talking about 2014. Still weird that you guys are in conversation because he's a known child pedophile. Because he's trying to tweet his way through this thing that he's going to come out on the other side more powerful. It's like, no. You were begging to hang out with a pedophile. We don't care if he fucking ghosted you. There's the Jay-Z Pusha T Weinstein accusation, but it's also made through a tip line and then never followed up, which is weird. That's why I talk about the 14-year-old and not the other party, because it says that this time, at least, the research showed that it wasn't credible. But a lot of time, they weren't following up with shit, which is like, y'all heard people was raping and maybe dying, and then y'all just didn't call back. First of all, I need Bug-Eyed Bitch Patel and Cunt Bondi to go to prison immediately because they both sat up on that stand. I've seen traffic to no one. Rest need to be made, and we cannot just let this die out and move on like this is normal. No, a Mossad asset that was controlling the world through blackmail. I don't even think he fucking dead.
Jay-Z and Pusha T.
And there was also one that think I released that apparently Rihanna had a bunch of calls with Epstein.
What?
Yeah. No, they're all into it, bro. They're all in it.
I'm sorry, I'm just trying to figure out what's going on in this picture.
There's a child on the bed. Someone else is mounting that child.
And this 4-master room just watching.
Just watching, bro. Cockles,
One
bro.
on each side.
It's giving Diddy.
I love how they drew the little toy in the corner too, a little stuff.
She probably had a camera in it.
Maybe.
That's cooked, fam.
Oh, yeah.
That is so cooked.
All you guys are faggots.
You know, Zord.
I mean,
whoa, what is
nuggets.
that?
That bleak that, bro.
You know, Zord Mandami's mom was in there too, and him as a baby.
Yeah.
Wait, who? Oh, yeah, I saw that.
Madame,
Madame, yeah. Bro, they're all connected, bro.
It's wild. It's wild. They're all low-key cousins.
And remember, bro, they were talking, like, he had a dinner with, like, a bunch of other Jew-mans, and they were talking about Hamadan. He's like, yeah, I think his mom is, like, also Jew. How Jew? Yeah.
Jewish Muslim?
Jewish.
Yeah, his mom.
That makes sense, bro.
I heard that.
Like, I'm telling you, bro, it's, remember, don't forget, bro, Mossad agent. Where does Mossad come from? Israel. That's their FBI, or their CIA, sorry.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, Mossad, that's what I'm saying, bro. It's always them. It's always them.
It's always them, fam.
Why do you think everybody's talking about the terrorists like that? To distract you from
Talking
this?
about what?
The tariffs and these
Oh.
things about China to distract you.
Distraction. The same
It's
thing with
fortunate.
ICE.
Yeah.
The same thing with ICE, bro.
Well, it's a good thing we didn't see Mark Carney's name in there.
Might as well be, bro.
He was one of the redacted females on the.
That would have been Trudeau's stuff.
Both of them, fam.
Trudeau's was a big body man, you know.
That's crazy because he's got Katy Perry now.
Yeah,
this is crazy.
So
All for
weird.
show, man.
Yeah.
All for show.
Who would have thought Katy Perry and Justin Trudeau? What?
I mean, he's fake.
Sorry for the technical difficulties. You know,
Sorry, not
this is why you
sorry.
guys should subscribe so you can have more money.
Yeah, man. Better cameras, better everything, bro.
You know, better
We need to
production.
replace Mr. G.
Juicy G.
So, based off that, we're gonna do another Epstein Files recap. And let's see what this fucking weirdo and his friends were doing.
The DOJ has officially released all of the Epstein files, and here's what we know so far. According to an email, Bill Gates had caught an STD from one of the Russian girls and reached out to Epstein to get antibiotics that he could secretly give Melinda, which is probably one of the reasons when talking about her divorce, she said this.
Yeah, as I said, it's not one thing, it was many things. But I did not like that he'd had meetings with Jeffrey Epstein, no.
Emails show that Jeffrey Epstein wasn't just trafficking these girls, but apparently also torturing them as well, possibly to death. You have to wonder why these names are still being redacted. Elon Musk is now in the files for the first time from emails in 2013, where him and Jeffrey Epstein were going back about Jeffrey Epstein sending him a helicopter, possibly to go visit his island, considering that Musk was in the British Virgin Islands, only 15-minute flight away. No shocker here, Hillary Clinton had invited Jeffrey Epstein to a very intimate fundraiser, but it was hosted by Howard Lutnick, our current Secretary of Commerce. And when it comes to Lutnick, it doesn't stop there. There's an email that Jeffrey Epstein had donated $50,000 in Howard's honor. Files were posted that accused President Trump via a tip line of inappropriate behavior, to say the least. Then the DOJ took those files down, but now they are back up for you to read for yourself. None of these claims against President Trump were substantiated because either no contact were made or they were considered invalid. And speaking of Trump, there's a Jeffrey Epstein email that says that he was planning to visit Mar-a-Lago in 2012 after Trump apparently banned him in 2003. There's a report that says that Prince Andrew tortured a girl that was trafficked by Ghislaine Maxwell. And when it comes to Epstein, it appears that the only thing 18 years and older are the people that want to read the files. There are over 3 million new pages, 2,000 videos, and 180,000 new images. So we are just getting started here. Stay tuned for part 2. And as always, let me know what you think about all of this down below. The DOJ.
That's a bad thing, man. Like,
Again,
I don't know.
I don't even know why.
Give them props for looking through that stuff.
I don't understand why all these women are, like, their faces are redacted. Because even now, they should be adults. So it's like, why should their shit still be redacted?
Oh, because the content is of them being underage. That technically
yeah,
is
that makes
classified
sense.
as child pornography. Yeah, you see, that's why.
And but even didn't they redact even some of the older women?
You did too.
They did. That's they were talking about how the lawyer said that they want to keep it private because they don't want to relive it. You know women, bro.
That's some type of bullshit.
Emotion.
They just want to
Emotional
see all
damage.
men die. Fucking.
Whoa.
Just like that.
These guys are gonna pull us off of YouTube right away, bro.
It's not real.
This guy blicked them down.
Oh man, that's actually so whack. I wanted to see who the real freak hoes were.
That's crazy to say.
And, like, I know it's not just Ghislaine Maxwell and
A lot of them, man.
I heard Ellen DeGeneres is a nasty bitch.
No, she's evil. She's
Yeah.
super evil. Oprah too.
Oprah, yeah.
Oprah's another
Everybody's
evil.
afraid of Oprah, bro.
Even Wendy Williams, she's a little give me real predator vibes.
I think it's just the way she looks.
It's just the way she looks. She
like
got
predator versus alien.
apparently, was it maybe 2 years ago when she was back in the scene, freaking she got I think it's called Graves' disease.
Mm-hmm.
The same thing that Vibes Cartel has. Basically,
Yeah.
like her eyes pop out, like all her skin like look dehydrated and shit.
Oh, is that why she looks like that?
Yeah.
That should just like, I don't know.
No,
That's just
it's
got
not
old.
genetics, man.
That just got like, really old and look bad, you know? Like,
Right. Shambles.
Yeah. I don't know. Apparently, she went off the script of what she was supposed to do, and then they just started like locking her up in her own apartment, making her look crazy.
So they Britney spared her.
Basically.
yeah, but she knows she's a little crazy too, so.
Yeah.
She's so weird, bro. Still posting videos, some weird ass videos.
Who, Britney?
Yeah, Britney.
bro, Britney.
That's what the
Just
drugs
living your
will
life,
do.
bud.
That's what the drugs will do.
Perk 30.
Coke 30. Man.
Cup 30.
But on some other news,
Mr. Mario Mangiani.
Yes, bro.
Mangione.
Mangione.
How about you say his name?
Luigi Mangione.
Thanks, man.
Luigi
There you go, guys.
Mangione.
I don't understand. I can't pronounce it.
Oh, what's it saying about his death? Oh, okay. Death penalty has been dropped. So
We don't have a video for this?
Nah, it's just a photo.
Is it a photo?
Yeah, it's just photos and stuff. Because it's just breaking news, you know. What are they gonna do? Record him?
Yeah, he really
I thought you got a video
Any
of the pizza
reaction?
guy that freaking tried to.
Yeah, I do. The next one. This
Oh,
is-
okay, that's the next
'cause
one.
Those are two. These are two different ones. Remember, one the thing got dropped, and the other one is.
Okay,
Yeah.
so swap over to pizza nigga.
They make this like the FBI, or this guy makes the FBI look like an idiot, bro. Honestly. We'll continue the video.
We know Luigi Mangione, his share of supporters, and now one of them is accused of actually trying to break him out of jail. Sources say that a Minnesota man traveled to New York and impersonated a federal agent in an attempt to free the accused CEO killer. That word coming just a day before Mangione's next appearance in federal court. Our chief investigative correspondent Eric Kontursky joins me now. All right, what more are your sources telling you, and did this person get anywhere close to getting Mangione out of there?
Not really, but he did make it to the intake area of the federal jail in Brooklyn where Mangione is being held. Kira showed up, said that he was an FBI agent, according to court records, and said he had documents signed by a judge demanding that Mangione be set free. And Bureau of Prisons officials said, all right, let's see your credentials. And apparently he tossed a bunch of documents at them that were probably a lawsuit that he filed against the Justice Department, along with a Minnesota driver's license. There was never any FBI identification. Now he's been charged with impersonating an FBI agent, but the BOP officials also who confronted him, he ended up telling them he had weapons on him. They searched his bag. There you can see what was in it, according to federal prosecutors: a barbecue fork and what looks like a pizza cutter.
No way. Isn't it fitting that man came from Minnesota?
Fam, he was just a crackhead, fam. What the fuck? Man's like, yo, let me try it too. Let me see if this will work. Like a grill fork, out of all things, that's the weapon you say you have is a grill fork and a pizza cutter.
I'm gonna poke them, fam.
Literally.
Slice off their neck too.
Slice up, fam. They're gonna barely get a thin layer, yo. What the fuck? Doesn't even me. Sometimes I'm using that pizza cutter and that shit is
That's
hard to cut that fucking pizza.
Yeah, honestly.
Dolly.
It's all this shit, yeah. I thought it was an actual, like, a proper
No,
plan
no,
someone
no.
tried to-
Oh, this guy.
That would have been news, nigga, you know?
It was just...
Alright, let's talk about this. You know, midterms is coming up for elections.
Okay.
Okay.
So basically, I don't know if you guys remember, but like 4 years ago when Trudeau was in power, for him to keep himself in power, you know what he did? He said everybody is gonna get an installment of $134 in rebates.
Negotiate
power.
it?
Huh? So you see how GST, we get that every year.
Yeah.
GST, HST, will add that to what we're getting. To stay in power, basically.
So, pretty much giving back 0.1% of the tax.
Taxes,
money.
yeah. Yeah.
Honestly, starting today, I'm disabled.
You're disabled?
Yeah, I need some more money, fam.
Don't we all, man?
I'm gonna catch... I need, See, there's not even... I wish I could bundle it all together. Get some welfare, disability but I swear it's only two things. No, I need to get some EI.
Holy.
What else is there? That's it. They only have 3 things.
Yeah. You only have 3 things, yeah. The disability, the welfare, and the EI.
That's whack. Guess I have no other option but to be rich.
Unless you're old. There's that too.
Yeah, but I'm an
Or
entrepreneur,
just
so I
make
don't
them
have
revoke your citizenship, man.
CPP. Right.
Huh? Get more benefits that way.
Revoke how?
Huh?
Only a citizen.
I don't know how, that's what I'm saying, just make them do it. Find a way.
I'll have to get my Grenadian passport. And then I could be like, I'm a Grenadian citizen, and then you could deport me to Grenada. Be a yachty.
No, you'd be a Canadian.
A yachty. Real yard man. Oh shit, zoomed in. Exactly. Get this guy out of frame. I pointed him back. But this is it. You guys have any last words?
Jesus Christ is King. Today is the day of salvation. Accept Christ today, and your life will be changed forever.
This is the day of the Sabbath.
Every day is the day of
The
salvation.
real Sabbath. The real
Until
Sabbath.
The
Is
fake Sabbath.
Today is the real
The
Sabbath.
fake Sabbath.
No. The fake one is the Jew one.
No, it's the modified
Look
one.
at these guys. I'm talking about God.
What?
And these
That
guys
is-
are bring up.
No! The real Sabbath is about God, though.
Huh?
The real Sabbath is about God, which is today.
Sure,
Yes,
So
sure.
then, how is that not talking about God?
We just changed the whole topic. All I was saying was, yo,
Yo, put it in the comment and tell me what the real Sabbath is.
Christ is King. That's
If you're
it.
a Jew, you're saying Saturday.
And if you're a real Bible follower, you're gonna say Saturday.
No, bro. If you're a Catholic,
No,
a
unless
real
Christ is the Sabbath.
Bible follower who
How
made the
would they do
Bible,
that?
you're saying Sunday.
Huh?
What day
What
is
they
that?
want them? Would that be?
Yeah.
I don't know.
If every day is a Sabbath, it means you're breaking the Sabbath every
Wait,
day.
is he-
No, I didn't say every day is a Sabbath.
Yeah, you did actually.
I said Jesus Christ is the Sabbath.
And what day is this?
Jesus Christ is the rest.
And
That's what
what
Sabbath
day is
means.
that?
Why is the man playing Caribbean? Just yo. Confusion and everything. Christ is King, bro. Find Christ.
Wait.
and your life will be-
Wait. When do you think is the Sabbath?
When do I think is the Sabbath?
Yeah.
I don't think that matters, but I used to think it was Sunday.
Okay, why did you think it was Sunday?
Because I used to go to church on Sunday. I don't know.
Okay, so, but what do you think the Sabbath is? It really is.
What
The
the Sabbath
definition of it.
really is?
Yeah.
The definition, right? The
It's
purpose of it?
basically.
No, I know where I'm
Yo, stop playing Caribbean, man.
just press the
The mute.
the mute so you can watch that on your ones.
The Sabbath is rest, right? You're not
Yeah.
supposed to do work, nothing like that. You're supposed
Okay,
to.
but what did you say before? Who the new Sabbath is?
Huh?
Who's the new Sabbath then?
Who? What?
Who's the new Sabbath?
I said Jesus is the Sabbath.
Oh, okay, Jesus is the new Sabbath, right? Do you know why it's
Jesus
Sunday?
is the Sabbath.
When did he resurrect?
Sunday.
That's why it's the new Sabbath.
That's
we,
bad.
because we don't follow the old one, which the Jews follow. We follow the new covenant.
But when
And
did he
that's
say it?
Hmm?
This when did he say this day would be
He
the
did say
Sabbath?
when he was resurrected. He
didn't say that.
He didn't say that.
Exactly.
It was
also
just.
he also
In the
didn't-
Bible, it says Saturday is the Sabbath.
He also didn't call
It
himself
doesn't say an
Christian.
actual date.
Yes,
Yes, it does. It is a little creation story.
It
On
says Saturday.
He rests. Yes.
He said that the day he rested. He didn't say Saturday.
It was Saturday,
Yeah.
It said that. Was it
which is the
sixth
last day
day
of the week.
or seventh day?
Seventh day.
Seventh day.
It's Saturday. The week starts on Sunday, dickheads.
Yeah, but like that's it. But you follow the old covenant. I don't follow the old
We
covenant.
follow both covenants.
No.
Yes.
Do you know the
We follow both
Oh
covenants
my
because the
days.
Ten Commandments came from the first covenant.
We follow the new covenant.
We follow both covenants.
The new covenant is with the old covenant.
Yes.
Yeah, so we follow both covenants.
It
No,
supersedes
the
the
new
old
covenant
one.
supersedes the old
No,
one.
because you still follow the Ten Commandments.
No, because
Yes.
listen, yeah, we follow the Ten
So
Commandments.
it came
But
from what?
but-
No, but.
it came from the Old Testament.
Okay.
But-
okay, no, but.
So why am I getting cut off now?
You're not getting cut off. You cut me off.
No, I'm answering your question. And you're putting another question on top of that.
Exactly. And then the creation story came from what? Testament.
The Old Testament.
All right.
Okay.
Yeah.
So all the original stories.
Do you even know what covenant means?
Yes.
What is
What's
it?
covenant?
The promise
What promise?
of
So
whatever.
what does that creation story have to do with the promise?
What?
What does the creation story have to do with
Tell
the
you
promise?
what? Tell you what happened.
That's not a promise though. That's
But he
just-
told
that's-
you exactly
No,
what
it's-
happened.
Promise for a Sabbath. You didn't
God,
promise.
he
nothing
didn't
for a Sabbath.
promise the Sabbath.
God,
No.
God
That's
told
just-
you what
bro,
happened, right?
You listen too much to these guys who
God-
don't know about the Bible.
God
man.
told you what happened, right? He told you
He
what
told
he
you
did.
what happened. That's not a
He
promise.
told
though.
you
That-
what
he
he
didn't
told
promise
you
me what
what
happened.
he did every fucking day, and he said he rested on Saturday.
He rested. Yeah.
Exactly, and God is Jesus. Jesus is God, right?
Yeah, exactly.
So,
So
he
you
rested
accept
on
that.
Saturday.
So you accept that
Wait,
Jesus is God.
and you accept he rested on Saturday,
No,
right?
hold
You
on.
know Jesus
Let's
worked
break
on
it
a
down.
Saturday too.
What work do you do?
So there was a parable of the
The
A
guy
parable
was-
is a story. I don't want to hear it.
No, what is it? The story.
It's not.
It's a
No,
story.
no. Okay,
It's a
he
story.
said it wrong. It's actually a story. Yeah. It's a story. It's a story. It's not a
Exactly.
parable.
Exactly, it's a story.
Okay, but in that parable, in that story,
Is it fiction or non-fiction?
It's real.
It's fiction or non-fiction?
Non-fiction. I never understood that word.
Words at him. You're gonna mess
You
him
can't
up.
throw these words at me, fam.
No,
Yeah,
you can't
exactly,
do that.
bro. You're gonna confuse me, bro.
He's gonna.
So, this is the same story where with the girl with what's it called? The issue with her
Bro, I thought you were
menstrual cycle. Her
I thought you were gonna
menstrual
talk
cycle.
about the guy with the weird hand.
Huh?
That's a better story.
Oh no, this is the same thing. Cause
Go ahead,
look, cause it's on the Sabbath, right?
Which day? Saturday or
Sunday.
Sunday?
Looked at him.
You said on the Sabbath.
Can I speak? You're calling me off again.
You said on the Sabbath.
I'm not done. I'm not done though.
You
I'm
said
not
on
done.
Sabbath.
I'm not done.
You can't.
He said he worked on the Sabbath. He worked on Saturday, but then he said the Sabbath. So I need to know.
Maybe that's not a good example. Let me not read it out. Stop.
See, I told you that's why the hand one. Okay. So on the Sabbath, right? You're not supposed to do any work or anything like that, right? So he's in there, right? And there's a guy there with like a leprosy kind of hand, right? His hand was like all messed up. Couldn't use it. Was like this, right? And it's during the Sabbath, right?
Which day?
Because of the old covenant there, it's the Saturday.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, so, I don't know. Who knows? But we're gonna go with that, right? And he was like, he was just chilling there, and Jesus comes in, and he sees the guy there, right? He goes up to him, and starts healing him, right? And that's work. And then the rabbis, the Jew mans, the ones that people follow now, they were all like, no, you can't do that. You can't work on the Sabbath. You're breaking it. He worked on the Sabbath.
So you're taking that out of context.
Huh? You don't even know the context.
When they're saying, "Oh, you're not supposed to work on the Sabbath,"
But okay.
It's like if you were.
Do you know what a rabbi is?
No.
What's a rabbi?
Hold on.
What's a rabbi? What's a rabbi? No. Because you can't tell me the context without knowing the context.
Hold on. Hey, yo.
No. Bro.
Fine.
Go ahead.
So, it's like you going to look how many people go to church on a Sunday, on their Sabbath, and they donate money, or they're getting ready and they're driving and they're doing all these things. Would you consider that as work? Giving them charity, doing something helpful for someone.
No,
if
that's called tithing, apparently.
If they're, why are you saying apparently?
Because I've never heard of it.
But
it's probably real, yeah. So yeah.
Yeah. So if you're going to say a food bank and you're dedicating some of your free time to helping the needy.
That's part of the sacraments, helping the needy.
Exactly. So he's helping the needy.
That
person needed help. He's not working. He's not doing it as a job.
But this is another thing. Like this, there is no context. You're confusing the old and the new, right? Everything. This is why even the guy on the cross was saved, because he was still part of the old covenant, right? He was doing new covenant things while the old covenant was still there. The new covenant ones is still when he died. That's why the old covenant has the Saturday as the Sabbath, and the new one is because he is the Sabbath. That Sunday became the thing. That's why it's different.
But he never said it. It was never ordained.
Okay, but you can't say that a teacher of the Jewish faith, the rabbi, saying you can't do that, that actually carries weight, because he's the one who's supposed to be teaching people, leading people.
Nah.
Right? So he knows.
Because
no,
because the rabbi, they're human.
Who's a rabbi?
A priest of the Jews.
Okay, but what does he do? What does he know?
Nothing. Clearly, they're demons.
No, they know.
They know. Like
we
know now in hindsight they're demons.
Old
yes.
Testament. They know all
they
that.
Don't know
They
it.
know the Torah.
They don't know it. They take it out of context. They're the number one context.
Bro, only. Screw it. Only Catholics know it, bro. I don't care, bro. Only Catholics know it. These guys don't know it. Huh?
Know what?
The Bible.
Okay.
So, listen. Saturday is a real day of rest, because it's the last day of the week.
No, Sunday is.
What's the last day of the week?
Huh?
What's the last day of the week?
Again, I don't follow the old covenant. I can't.
You don't have to follow the covenant. What's the last day of the week?
Yes, what do you mean I don't have to follow? I follow the new
What's
covenant.
the last day of the week?
Huh?
What's the last day of the week?
Saturday.
Okay. Right?
Yeah.
Saturday is the last day of the week.
Okay.
That's the day you rest. You don't rest in the beginning of the week, fam.
No, I rest the day with the Jesus Christ resurrected.
No.
What do you mean? No, you said.
We know what day he was resurrected. That's not
Sunday.
No,
it's using the liturgical calendar, because I told you Catholics using the liturgical calendar died on a Friday, that's why it's called Good Friday, and usually you don't need meat and stuff like that. And then we celebrate on Sunday, Because he resurrected on Sunday.
Didn't you resurrect 3 days later? So wouldn't that have been a Monday?
Realistically, it would.
Realistically, but it's Sunday.
No, so then it would be Monday.
Yeah, but it's still.
But see, you guys are not deciding on your own business. Because if you guys are gonna be, it should be this day, then it should have been Monday.
Okay.
See how you guys are confusing your own logic?
It's not really because
yes, if you guys are saying that, if you guys are saying the Sabbath is because of the day he resurrected, then the Sabbath should have been on Monday.
Unless you count the Friday as one day.
It is. That's the thing. That's counted. Because he died and there's
Sunday, that's 3 days.
Yeah.
That's not even a day.
It's counted as a thing, yeah. That's what I'm saying. Like I said, like what you're arguing is against actual like things that have been done for years, right? This is not like a new thing, right?
ChatGPT, when did the new Sabbath start?
Okay.
Because that don't make sense. Because even when you're counting this day, you say, we have an event starting in 3 days. You don't even count the day you're starting.
Some people do that though.
That's what I'm saying. Like you need to. That's what I'm saying. You need to know the word, and the Jews, their rabbi knows the word. That's why he was going crazy on Jesus. Mm-hmm. And now the Catholics know the word. That's why we say what we say. No, we're not just doing this on a whim, just because that's what we feel like it. Those are never mind. But yeah, you know.
So what are you researching?
What they did on the Sabbath, or why it was so like strict about it.
You were supposed to do actual job work, slavery work, but you could do
work.
Yeah, you could do work. You just couldn't do slavery work.
What do you mean?
That's work. That's not work. Yeah.
Nah, it's not the same work.
It's work.
No,
you're not supposed to work. Period.
No, you could do things. People make it seem like on a Sabbath you can't do nothing but like sit down and like relax or whatever. But like see something like this, you could do this.
Who's saying that?
This would be considered work, no?
Yes.
But you could do this, yes.
Yeah.
Wait, I don't agree with that. I agree with you. Yeah, you're not saying that. If you like, say if you go out, you have to like say get something,
right.
That's not work. That's just whatever.
Yeah, I'm saying like something like this. Us recording the podcast.
That's fine.
It's exactly.
Yeah,
but it would still technically be considered.
Yeah, but it's
work.
Not, but
well, now, sure, but back then, you can't do this now. If it was back then, I think what they were.
I think they meant actual laborers' work. They wanted to give you a break.
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah.
Fair enough. Yo, the point is, Christ is king. Follow Christ.
He's still on his searching. What is it saying?
What?
What is the ChatGPT saying?
Oh, it's basically saying that it started basically in the cross because that's when the cross.
That's what I've been saying, bro.
So it started on the cross?
Yeah.
So then the Sabbath will be Friday?
No, because we know him as the thing. So
Jesus is the Sabbath.
Yeah, we celebrate
the
day.
No, it says it started on the cross.
On the cross.
That's what it said.
Him dying on the cross was what they're basically implying.
So he either died on Friday.
It doesn't matter when he died. He is the Sabbath is what they're saying.
But.
Okay.
You guys don't understand the point.
I completely understand what you're saying. It's because what that says.
So then you don't have a Sabbath then.
Huh?
So then we don't have a Sabbath.
Jesus is the Sabbath.
We don't have a Sabbath.
Basically. Jesus is the Sabbath.
I don't agree with that, by the way.
I believe Jesus is the Sabbath.
He is a Sabbath, but what you said, I don't agree with.
See,
okay.
The things don't make no sense.
Because like I said, you're getting two answers from two different theologies. Right?
I know.
So only
same theology.
Azim, don't try that.
Don't try what?
It's not the same theology.
Same theology. Same theology.
Azim, you don't even know, like, most apostolic Christians debate theology. You guys just debate scripture. Azim, because you can't, because that's blasphemy. You can't say it's same theology. If you reject the thing as the body of Christ as an actual flesh and blood, and it's real and not real. Yeah, you have. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. What do you mean have I? Yes, you have. If you reject that,
I agree with that though.
If you reject what if you reject the Theotokos, her
what is the Theotokos?
The Theotokos, the mother of God, her being what's it called?
Okay, I reject that.
And here you go. You're going against theology. That's so we don't have the same theology. You can't say that.
Not everything.
It's not the same theology. Then what the hell?
Not everything. Jesus is king though.
That is the one thing we agree on. Yeah. But everything else you guys get wrong. Yeah, like sacraments. Wrong.
How?
You don't do all of them.
Sabbath,
and you barely do one. And you barely do one right. You can't be like, oh, I wanna get baptized because I just feel like it whenever. No.
I didn't say.
You said when you're
It's
ready.
not what you feel like, whatever.
When you're ready.
It's when you understand what Christ has done for you.
No, you have to do that as a baby. That's it.
So what happens to the babies that don't get baptized then? They run out?
No.
No, and then it's then their job to do it when they're older.
That's
Once
it.
they find God.
Yeah, exactly. But see, he knows, and he follows the Black Hebrew Israelites. It's cool.
Black Hebrew Israelites.
I don't, fam. You guys
Hebrew
confuse the Black Hebrew Israelites like a religion.
Oh
We're not the
my
Jews.
God.
They are their own cult.
No.
They're a cult. They're a cult.
No.
They are a cult.
We're not Scientology, alright?
No, you're just another cult.
Yeah, exactly.
You're just another cult.
So, how come this is racism? This is blatant racism right here.
No,
because
I never knew it was racist.
Yes. Because the Jews literally have the same ideology. You guys don't call them a cult.
I call them demons. That is worse. They're the
Alright.
synagogue of Satan.
I'll stay with that. I'll settle on that.
Azif doesn't though, so you can call him racist.
Yeah, you fucking racist. You cool.
Sorry for being Uncle Ruckus again.
Oh man. So what did chat end up saying?
Okay, so basically, make it easy. The Catholic answer is Holy Thursday instituted sacramentally at the Last Supper, right? Good Friday sealed sacrificially on the cross. So that's like what it stands for. But then I asked, when the actual Sabbath is for us as a Catholic, right?
But yes,
Sunday is hold on.
Yeah, I think you skipped this whole part. I really
No, I want to read it before you see before you do that.
I need you to read it out loud.
Yeah. Oh, I think that's where we got it wrong. Okay, I see where I got it wrong. Sunday is not the Sabbath in Catholic doctrine. The Sabbath is the seventh day, that is Saturday. That never changed. The church does not pretend it did. Catechism 2175 to 2176. The Sabbath commemorates creation. It remains Saturday in the biblical sense. So Catholics are not keeping the Jewish Sabbath on Sunday. Yeah. So you keep the Jewish thing. Yeah, we don't. We call it. We do call today the Lord's Day, right? So it's just completely different. You guys celebrate creation. We celebrate the resurrection, basically.
Okay.
Yeah, but
Okay.
basically, so in that sense, we both rest, but you rest on Saturday.
I guess in their sense, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
what
the
I was
Catholic
saying.
sense would be Jesus is the Sabbath.
Jesus is the Sabbath. That's what I was saying the whole time.
Yeah, Christ was on the Sun. The Eucharist was celebrated on a Sunday from the Apostolic era, and the New Covenant is centered in the resurrection. Yeah, so the New Covenant is centered on the resurrection of life. That's why. So basically, that's why we.
So you agree now?
Agree on what though?
Jesus is the Sabbath.
I never said he wasn't the Sabbath. I agree with you.
Yeah, he agreed.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm sorry.
He disagreed with the other doctrines.
Yeah, the Jewish one. Yeah.
What Jewish one?
That we should keep this. We should still keep.
Oh,
this Saturday one, yeah.
I never said that either. But
yeah, no, that's not what I said either.
I don't know why we should still keep it up. Because God rested after doing all that work.
But Jesus is
God.
You said yourself, Jesus is God. So
exactly.
So do with him.
So we have both days. We should be resting 2 days.
No, we should rest.
Yes, we should be resting 2 days.
It's too
That's why
much.
we have the weekend. You're like, come on, it's the week's end.
my days, man.
Saturday we work because all the work, the work we created. We have to rest, and because Jesus died, we have to rest our soul.
No, he resurrected on Sunday.
Same thing.
No, it's not the same thing, but okay.
You don't know. Next week. We'll resurrect this podcast. You already know what it is.
Can't believe it.
We love you, but Jesus loves you more.